All right, Broncos country, right here, you're going to see little Jordan Humphrey. He's going to haul in the pass from Bo Nix against the Raiders cover two look. Here's your route concepts. Cortland Sutton, bottom of the screen. Vertical release with an in-breaking route. Nate Atkins, chip against Max Crosby out to the flat. Little Jordan Humphrey's going to run the corner. Marvin Mims going to run the post. Jaleel McLaughlin's going to occupy space out here, draw the defender there. But what I like about this, because it's against a cover two look, right? You see one safety here. This corner's playing zone. You can tell because he's peeking into quarterback. But what's going to really free this route up for little Jordan Humphrey is Nate Atkins' chip release right here against Crosby. I mean, corner's going to read depth a little bit, but he sees Atkins coming out to the flat, so he's going to come up and play that, which allows little Jordan Humphrey to get open on the corner route. Bo Nix does a great job. You have good backside protection here from Garrett Bowles against the outside linebacker, and Max Crosby's going to do a little spin move inside. Quinn Miners is going to blast him. Or not Quinn Miners. Yeah, Quinn is going to blast him. And now he's able to rotate outside. Bo Nix finds the window there, throws it to little Jordan Humphrey. Let's watch it once again, slow motion. Watch it come open, right? Bo's scrambling here. I mean, if he wanted to, he could throw this to Nate Atkins, but then this guy's going to rally and tackle. They're going to have a second and, 5, second and 6 potentially here. This is first down, but hey, you know what? You want to get into the red zone. You want to get in the green area. Marvin Mims and little Jordan Humphrey, because this is zone, this is great because this safety has to react to one or the other, right? This linebacker is getting depth, but Marvin's going to come open right here. Little Jordan Humphrey's right here. You're going to take that play. Nix does a great job of rolling out to his right, launching it, perfectly over the top of this underneath defender. Safety's so far back because he has to protect and respect Marvin right here. That linebacker's never going to catch this play here and fires it into the window where only little Jordan Humphrey can get it. It's going to move the chains here for a first down for the Broncos. They get in business. Now, protection-wise, what do we see? You obviously have a 2-eye right here, wide right here with Crosby. Just good backside protection from Garrett Bowles, and then the linebackers are obviously dropping depth here, playing a lot of zone. I mean, that's exactly what the Raiders did. They felt like they had confidence in their ability to get after Bo Nix, that they could drop back and sit in zone coverage for a good portion of the day. They did win some man coverage looks, but they believed that their defensive line could get the better of the rookie quarterback. Obviously, 3 sacks against Nix on the day, but that's a good throw here by Bo Nix to little Jordan Humphrey. Keeps the chains moving in the red zone. Max Crosby on this play. He's going to get the sack on Bo Nix, working one-on-one against Alex Palczewski. Does a great job with the swing move. From a coverage standpoint, looks like here that maybe the Raiders are playing a little Tampa 2 now. Obviously, the safety right here is walked up a little bit, but he's going to get depth right at the snap. He's going to play over the top, so they're going to have quarters coverage here underneath right here with the corners, and then the linebackers getting deeper depth drops right here to the middle of the field. But route concept-wise, Cortland's going to run an in-breaking route off of a vertical release. You're going to have little Jordan Humphrey. He's going to run vertical and settle here kind of on an inside pattern. Josh Reynolds coming underneath, kind of sit, run a snag concept. Michael Burton is going to run a little bit of a fullback wheel right here. I mean, he could turn it out to a flat, but based on where the cornerback's alignment was, he decides to keep going vertically, swing out here from Javonte. Nothing is open here for Bo Nix, and unfortunately in this situation, Max Crosby we all know how talented of a player he is. He wins his one-on-one against Palco off the right side. Nice little inside swim move right there. Now look, as you can see, the Raiders secondary, they are playing everything underneath, keeping everything in front of them, right? Corners are underneath. Obviously, there's no threat over here for this corner, so he's going to find work. Safety over the top. Linebacker getting depth right here. He's getting depth, and then this corner is going to ride underneath this route right here and then play the flat, obviously the fullback wheel. Now, some people look at this was mad, and people be like, oh, well, this guy is open right here. Not really, because look at where freaking Max Crosby is. He's chasing him. Bo cannot just turn and throw it back this way. If he did, this is going to be tackled short. But now Bo has to try to square up to see, hey, is something there? He doesn't have time to fire back here to Javonte Williams. He doesn't have time to fire right here, especially with defender in his face, defender dropping, getting depth right here, taking a trail angle. And then obviously, you have the window where this guy could easily come up and maybe run and pick that. So Bo on this play, if you could say anything in a situation like this, try to throw it away. Understandably, with Max Crosby right there, you cannot throw the football away. He gets sacked, 13-yard loss on the play here for Denver. Rough protection overall. This is just Max Crosby right here, one of the NFL's top edge rushers in the game. I like Alex Palczewski. He kick steps, brings his right hand forward like he's going to punch, but then Crosby just swipes and swims. Look, punch, just kind of like a little hezzy move. Now, Palczewski punches with his left hand inside chest. He's going to swim, and that's just a tough one-on-one right there against Crosby. Nowhere for Bo to go on that throw. He's going to throw it. Let's watch it again. Goes to make the stab move. Crosby, great inside move with the swim. And then, obviously, Bo, I mean, even if Bo wanted to run, he's going to have Crosby chasing him at this angle. This guy's chasing downhill at this line. There would have been nothing for Bo. Bo's not even able to throw this to Josh Reynolds at this point. Yeah, there's no way he can make that play, because if big man could somehow jump up, I mean, that's an off-base form. Like, this isn't Madden. You can't do that. It's harder than it looks in real life. That's just tough. Tough play there. Obviously, the Broncos had a hard time against Max Crosby, who had 2 sacks on the day. All right, this was a huge play for the Broncos right before halftime. As you can imagine, starting out on your own 10-yard line right here, 90 yards to go, not an ideal situation. Javonte Williams, the subject of this play right here, is going to catch the tailback screen. There's some good effort plays here, right? So obviously Javonte is going to do a great job of catching the screenplay, making things happen with his legs after the catch. But I want folks to watch Quinn Meinerz right here, what impact he has on this play. So you're going to get the motion here, okay? You're going to draw Crosby out a little wider here because you got motion. You want to cheat out in the event that, hey, maybe you snap the ball, hand it off to him. But what you're going to get, Denver's going to down block to the left, bring Nate Adkins backside underneath right here. It's going to be kind of a decoy here. And then really you're going to let guys through upfield. And then quick little dump off. Nice there by Bo Nix. Javonte catches it. Good block there by Ben Powers. Quinn Meinerz right here, getting his space. Watch him. But Javonte does the rest with his legs. Good effort. Next level blocking there by Quinn. He's going after dudes. Love the effort there by the Broncos. Let's watch it again. Watch Big Quinn right here. Just good overall effort by Denver to get out of the shadow of their own end zone here. This would set up a field goal that gave them a 13-10 lead at halftime. Obviously, we're going to get to that play here in the film review here, but let's watch it from the other angle. You get the motion. You're going to get down block, down block, down block, down block, down block. You're going to get that flow here. Backside underneath by Nate Adkins. One-on-one right here. Going to let him upfield. Nix does a great job selling. Boom. Eyes. Delivering it to Javonte. Great block. Ben Powers. Fantastic job. Quinn getting up next level right here. Just overall good effort play. Javonte looked really good. He looked fresh in Sunday's game against the Raiders. Good play by Denver's offense there. Bo Nix is sacked for the second time in this game here by Christian Wilkins working against Quinn Meinerz. Just makes a great move here. But obviously pre-snap, what are we looking for? This empty here by Denver. You're going to get, this is another cover 2 look. The Raiders did a lot of cover 2. They'd play the safeties over the top. They'd play the corners underneath and curl to flats and trail technique, dropping linebackers to get more depth. And obviously on here, they're showing blitz from number 39. And then you have your 4-man rush right here by the Raiders defensive line. But really, Bo Nix on this play doesn't have a lot of time. First down operation, right? 1st and 10 is great. But one of the keys to their issues has been the lack of production on first down, right? If you get sacked, you have a penalty, or you run and you lose 1 or 2 yards there. Now it makes your play calling change on 2nd down. It makes it change on 3rd down. So as you're going to see, the Raiders, this safety right here is climbing back. He's going to climb over the top as well. Just nothing opening here because Wilkins is going to make an inside move, and he's going to swim outside here on Quinn Meinerz. Gets the track here on Bo Nix. Bo right here, look, obviously if this pressure is not coming, Bo can set his feet, but where is he going to go right here, right? You got this safety who's just keying, obviously, number 2 right here, little Jordan Humphrey on the outside. If Bo can set his feet and fire to little Jordan Humphrey right here, safety's going to get over the top and make the play. There's nowhere to go here for Bo. Nobody is open. And that's a little bit problematic because, hey, against cover 2, you play underneath, play over the top, you get pressure home. It's a recipe for success. That's exactly what happened with the Raiders defense. And Wilkins comes up with the sack right here. Let's take a look at it again. Maybe watching something develop. Okay, maybe this is, if this ends up being blocked right, this corner's trailing underneath. If Bo has time to maybe step up and throw, okay, maybe he can find little Jordan Humphrey down the sideline. But this safety right here is really key, and he's got this space. He can get from the number to the sideline quick, right? He also has to respect, hey, from the number to the hash in case this guy goes here. But there is no time for Bo to make this play. Bo could, essentially, if he has time as well, maybe throw it right here. But then guess what that's going to do here? These guys are going to rally and tackle. That's the idea of how the Raiders played defensively on Sunday. We want to throw the short and rally and tackle. That's exactly what the Raiders did defensively while trying to send 4 players on a rush. And obviously Wilkins makes a terrific move against Quinn Miners, one of the best guards in football there. Sometimes you're going to get got. So let's take a look. Where is Wilkins lined up? He is lined up in what we call, he could be head up on this, which we would call a 2, or he's a little bit inside shade. We call that a 2-eye, inside shade of the offensive guard, and your standard 4-man rush right here. This is just a hard play here. And Wilkins, boom, nice little punch with his outside hand. He's going to swim and make that rip move right there, bang. And now it's like off platform here for Quinn Miners. You get a one-on-one with Palco and Max Crosby. Nice little one-on-one here, double team here, but there is nowhere for Bo to go. And obviously, if Quinn was able to get backside and maybe pin, maybe Bo could take this and run with his legs, but because the direct path to the quarterback is there, he gets sacked. Happens, unfortunate. Broncos going to have to learn from that. Right before halftime here for the Denver Broncos, this is a 3rd and 7 conversion from Bo Nix to Troy Franklin. Raiders defense, as you can see, they've got obviously a walk-up linebacker. They've got their 4-down lineman, and they're just going to play zone here, right? End-of-half situations, you always coach up, hey, we want to protect deep. So you got a safety here, you got a safety here, corner right here. You just have your personnel, safety walked up right here as well. He's going to play inside. This guy's going to rob. But what's going to happen is the route concepts, okay, up top of the screen, number 1, that's going to be Courtland Sutton. He's going to run vertical here. He's going to try to draw the safety. Little Jordan Humphrey is going to run a little bit of a crosser right here. Nate Atkins is going to release out to the flat, and then Troy Franklin, he's going to get across the field here and bend it where he's going to find the soft spot. Bo Nix does a great job because really this is a 5-man rush here. Javante's going to step up and try to pass pro against this linebacker. Bo steps up in the pocket, delivers his throw here to Troy Franklin. Now, as you can see, underneath, out to the flat, they're really just trying to keep everything in front. Corners playing off, safety's playing middle, corners running off. You got a guy right here who's going to end up playing underneath. You got number 39 going with little Jordan Humphrey, and that's going to free up the soft spot here because this guy, eyes in the backfield a little too long. It's perfect. Cortland's running the corner off right here. So that means this guy's biting up to help out here. That leaves Troy Franklin wide open. Bo does a great job stepping up, throwing it right over that defender. Bang. Big time play. Now you got to run and spike the football here. Let's take a look at it from the other angle. Okay, what do we have in terms of protection? What do we have in terms of pass rush? Lucas Kroll. Actually, it wasn't Nate Atkins. Lucas Kroll. My correction on that one here. But obviously, you've got Max Crosby you have to worry about here. You're going to have defensive linemen right here. You're going to have a 1-tech. You're going to have a walk-up linebacker playing inside in between, obviously, Garrett Bowles and Ben Powers. Big Garrett Bowles, if this guy comes, obviously he's going to have to protect against him. You might have a double team here, and then Javante is going to step up and pass pro right here. Double team initially here. Kick step out to Max Crosby. Let's watch it all formulate. Yep, nice little stab between these guys. Crosby's going to stunt inside. He's going to have to step down here because now you have to help in the A gap. Inside is always the nearest threat to the quarterback. One-on-one pass pro, one-on-one right here. You see the routes developing here. Bo does a great job, but look, I mean, Bo can't really just sit right here and fire throw because no one's open right here at this specific point. Now you have pressure coming right here. You got pressure here, and you got Crosby's also going to be coming inside. Now, good job by Paucheski kicking out there on the one-on-one. Good seal right here by obviously Wattenberg and Quinn Miners. And now Bo does a great job, right? He leads, he throws on the run. Yeah, you could say maybe he could have led Troy Franklin a little bit more, but watch it. Like, it's hard when you got pressure. You try to do that with Max Crosby and this defense. They're trying to bear down on you. Good job throwing on the run here. Bo finds Troy Franklin, catches it, gets tackled, get up, go spike the football, go up 13-10 at halftime. Broncos quarterback Bo Nix is going to be sacked on the play right here from Max Crosby, his second sack of the day. Raiders playing zone coverage here once again from the offensive perspective. We've got gun right, we've got trips to the left, and what you're going to see from a route standpoint, you're going to have vertical release right here, kind of beating a little bit of the jam, fighting through the contact. You're going to have an out route and then just a deeper out right here from the number 3 receiver. That's Courtland Sutton. Ideally, I feel like that's the one where Bo is going to try to go here if he has time, is obviously to Courtland here because the corner's playing flats. You got this guy playing curl to flat, and then you got this guy playing over the top. Looks like they're sending 7 here, but they're actually just going to send 4. They're going to drop linebacker back, safety back, and this obviously other defender, they're going to drop him back into coverage. They're showing blitz. Snap is there. Max Crosby's coming wide. You have a one-on-one against Adam Troutman, which, look, hey, I don't like the idea of having a one-on-one against Max Crosby, one of the best pass rushers in the league. Safety's climbing over the top. He's climbing over the top over here. He's going to jam right here at the bottom of the screen, and he's going to sink underneath, which tells us, hey, they're playing cover 2, at least to this side of the field. This defender's watching the quarterback, sees that Bo's hitching up a little bit because, hey, nice little pressure out here. He's going to bow this number 44 out wide. Bo, if he has time to maybe step up here and set his feet, he might be able to fire a shot here. But, I mean, with this corner staring here, this guy's not going to be open because the safety's going to get over the top to make this play. If Bo throws it short right here, that's going to be a pick 6. And you're ideally trying to hit over the window right here by Cortland to hit this tight little spot if you have time, but you don't because Max Crosby says, I'm going to disrupt things. So let's watch Crosby here one-on-one against Adam Troutman. Nothing open from a route concept except, okay, if this play protection holds up, then once again, Cortland might come open on this, but Bo just doesn't have time to hit him on this play. Crosby wraps around the leg, brings him down. It's a sack on 3rd down. Obviously, Denver had a long field situation anyways. Now it's going to be even longer with the sack, forced to punt. Let's watch it again. Crosby's going to come off the outside edge, one-on-one here with Adam Troutman. You're going to have, obviously, some communication here. He's going to come one-on-one right here. You're going to have Ben Powers. He's also looking to peek if this guy comes inside. He's going to use this hand to help. But right now he's got a hand right here on this defender. He got a nice double team here. Quinn got his hand out right here where he can help against, obviously with Paucheski against number 9. This guy comes in. Quinn's going to commit to there, and then you have a little bit of a one-on-one. Now, Quinn's going to help. He's coming inside. I think Garrett Bowles does a great job, and you want to be able to try to kick and push this guy out. Maybe you could call a hold right here on Troutman. Then again, one-on-one against one of the best pass rushers is a hard ask to do for anybody. Bo really has nowhere to step up and throw here. Maybe you can try to run it here. Maybe you can try to find the fullback, but then again, it doesn't get you the first down. It's still 4th down. The sack makes the Broncos punt in this situation. Missed opportunity, but they're getting better. This was one of the biggest plays for the Broncos offense on their second drive of the second half. Lil Jordan Humphrey going to make a big play right here on an RPO. These guys are going to come out and block Nate Atkins, Josh Reynolds. They're going to block on the perimeter. Lil Jordan Humphrey's just going to run the bubble. And Bo's going to read right here, these 2 linebackers, okay? These guys, if they step down right here, I'm obviously reading right here, seeing what they're doing. I already know Lil Jordan Humphrey's running the bubble. You got a blocker right here. Got a blocker right here. If they bite down, I'm throwing the bubble. That's exactly what it looks like right here. Bo sees that, throws the bubble. Good block right here. Good block. But watch little Jordan Humphrey right here. Gets wrapped up, fights through contact, spins out of a tackle, and gets himself down all the way to the 3-yard line. High effort play there by Lil Jordan Humphrey. When he does stuff like that, we call him Big Jordan Humphrey. But as you can see here, okay, what does the look like from the end zone camera? Obviously, this linebacker is going to step down and because he's reading run. The Broncos offensive line is selling run right here. That's why I call it an RPO. It looks like he's kind of pulling. He's blocking. He's down stepping right here. He really, right here, Luke Wattenberg's blocking his own man. I don't know what he's doing right there. So he reads a, hey, linebacker's filling down. I'm going to throw the bubble right here. Lil Jordan catches it. Good initial blocks on the perimeter, just as backside linebacker is going to wrap up. Lil Jordan Humphrey's hard to bring down. He's a big-bodied receiver. That's why Sean Payton loves to play him. And then you get the extra effort stuff like this. Huge play from Lil Jordan Humphrey that helped the Broncos in Sunday's game. This is Bo Nix's first touchdown pass of the game here. It's going to go to Jaleel McLaughlin. But the way that this is really set up, Michael Burton's going to lead out here to the flat. Cortland Sutton is going to run across right here. Lucas Kroll's obviously going to run, or it's Adam Troutman's going to run a sit route right here, and Josh Reynolds is going to run inside and then try to bounce it out. But the Raiders, once again, they're playing a little bit zone underneath right here, especially with this corner, the safeties, linebackers playing everything in front. Then they got underneath coverage right here from the nickel defender. This looks like just Bo Nix freezing off the defense for a minute, trying to get something to open up right here. You're going to have a 4-man rush. Now, at this point, everyone's just dropping back. Corner's dropping back to protect the pylon. He's playing underneath. Safety's over the top. Linebacker's playing right here, protecting the goal line. Help right here. Corner's playing outside leverage where, hey, he knows he has inside help, but because Reynolds runs here and then comes back outside, he's going to climb over the top of that. And then because he's going to find work, he's going to trail inside to help out there. So really, Michael Burton, this just looks like a design play to get Jaleel McLaughlin the ball based on the Raiders' zone coverage approach in Sunday's game. Bo's looking off the defense right here. Bang! Freezes the defense for a second, throws it to Jaleel. Good block here. Corner's going to attack outside. Corner does his job because you're always taught attack outside. A little bit of a sliver for Jaleel to get skinny. Dives, gets the ball across the pylon. Touchdown, Denver. Great play. Let's take a look at it here again. This does just look like a design play to get Jaleel McLaughlin the ball in space. Burton's going out as a blocker here. Nix is looking, dump off right there. Let's watch again. Watch Burton. Watch Burton right here. You can tell he sells it. Hey, this is definitely going to be a pay to Jaleel McLaughlin. Watch Bo's eyes right here as well, right? Looking backside right here. 1, 2, 3. All right, hey, I'm dumping it off to Jaleel. This is going out. And you got Burton as a blocker. Corner takes the outside approach as you're coached to do. Inside help isn't there. Jaleel extends for the pylon. Touchdown. Big play for Denver. Man, this would have been a huge play for the Broncos. We're keying Troy Franklin here. Third down situation. We're reading man coverage here because obviously with the motion, you got obviously the cornerback is following. Usually press coverage right here. Okay, you got movement with the corner with the motion. That means, okay, hey, you got one safety over the top. Man-to-man coverage. You got the safety aligned on Lucas Kroll. This corner right here is jammed up on Cortland Sutton. And he right here, this linebacker, he's keying Javonte Williams. So we're getting a man coverage look. But because you're motioning and you're within 5-yard splits, right, as a DB, we always had a rule when we're playing man. I always would have a combo call with my inside defender, my nickel guy. We'd have a combo call saying, hey, I'll take whatever comes outside. You take whatever comes inside. Route concept-wise, stutter release here from Marvin. He's going to get inside running the slant, and then Troy's going to read and then just run the wheel right here, and obviously he's going to come open. But I think where the pause was on this play, Bo, I think, is going to read the slant. Like, the motion helps, and you got obviously a stacked formation here. But this defensive end right here, he actually drops back. He shows he's going to run, drops back. He's underneath where he's going to be in the window where Marvin's going to run the slant. Marvin may come open here, and then Troy's just going to be open. So Bo, he sees that. It's like, oh, wow, this guy, I didn't see him dropping there. I wasn't anticipating that. I mean, because ideally, if this guy rushes, Bo is firing a quick shot here to Marvin, and Marvin's going to probably do the rest, run it for a touchdown. You got two guys right here focused on Troy Franklin. Troy's speed, nice little stutter step. He's fast, right? So now he's getting over the top right now. The defense, Bo launches a beautiful throw, hits Troy Franklin in the hands, incomplete. You know what you do in that situation? You go right back to Troy Franklin. Give him another opportunity. Luke Wattenberg right here against Max Crosby, I think does a great job. Max Crosby's going to do like a little ISO, like he's going to dribble between his legs. Nice little basketball move, nice one-on-one. Bo sees that, fires a shot. I mean, that's some air. You talk about, oh, Bo Nix doesn't have arm talent. He launched that at air right there. Just brutal. You're going to want that one back of your Troy. Go back to the rookie next time. He'll make that play. Guarantee it. Broncos are rolling here. Bo Nix is dealing. You've got cover one. You got man coverage right here. You got a man coverage look. Obviously, 4 receivers to the left side. Man, man. You've got man and then man coverage right here. Safety play in the middle. Linebacker's going to play kind of a spy role here while you send these 4 guys on a rush. This is just a shot play here. Now, Jaleel McLaughlin's going to run a quick hitch inside. You're going to run, obviously, slot fade. You're just going to settle in right here, try to get the sticks, right? Because here's the first down marker. But then you get a one-on-one on the outside, stutter step, outside release. Bo Nix does a great job here of, I think, looking off for a moment, getting this safety to hesitate, thinking he's going to go to the right side here because you're going to see his eyes going to get the snap. He's going to look to his right. He's going to look over here first. He knows he's got the one-on-one on the backside. Cortland's going to obviously have the leverage in that. And then he just turns, fires a shot play to Sutton. Beautiful high to the outside, 2 feet inbounds, pass interference. And once again, a big play for the Broncos will set up yet another score, which is going to come up on the next play to Josh Reynolds. Just a beautiful football there from Bo Nix. He was dealing it in the second half, 19-27, 3 touchdowns on the day for him. Let's watch it here. Snap is going to obviously come out, looking to the right side, does a great job coming back, firing that shot. Look at that ball. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nice little one-on-one right here. You're obviously going to have some help here. Alex Forsythe in at center because Luke Wattenberg got hurt. Matt Parrott at right tackle because Alex Baucheski got hurt. One-on-one. He's going to crash inside. He's going to help off with the double team here. And then he just set my feet. I'm going to fire this. I know my 6'4" receiver is going to go up and make this play. high to the outside. Bang. Beautiful. 2 feet in with the penalty. Sets up Josh Reynolds' touchdown coming up next. Bo Nix on this play throws a beautiful touchdown pass here to Josh Reynolds. Obviously, this kind of encapsulated, hey, like the Broncos got some momentum in the second half. They absolutely took it to the Raiders. Route concepts, Cortland. He's going to run over, try to run a clear route here. Adam Troutman is going to run a crosser right here. And then Josh Reynolds is going to extend inside and then just run to the back corner of the end zone. Bo finds him in place. Nate Atkins is going to come underneath into the flat. Jaleel McLaughlin's going to come out and pass pro and help out here. A little bit of a late shot, I feel like, on Bo Nix by the Raiders defender here, but it didn't matter. He sets his feet. He's got time. He sees, hey, Reynolds is coming up free here. This corner right here is, I think, trying to keep an eye here on Troutman. Troutman hit him earlier, and Bo just floats it perfectly over the top. Touchdown. Denver holding call on the Raiders. Penalty declined. Let's take a look at it here again. Love the setup here in terms of the play action. Setting his feet. Hey, it's open. Nice little touch. A little bit of a late, unnecessary push there. We'll watch it again. Watch this defender here. I didn't like that. I didn't like what this guy did here a little bit after the play. Both throws it, and then a shove down to the ground. That's what happens. You get beat down on the road. You play a little chippy. Not a fan of it, but you know what? Scoreboard. Touchdown, Denver.